Welcome to Key Conversations, the podcast where we talk about all things that can help you level up your music career. This season, we are doing the 12 days of Amplify leading up to the holidays, highlighting successes of independent musicians that are part of the monthly mastermind Amplify. I hope you enjoy, and if you're a musician interested in joining, head to inthekey.co/amplify. Let's get started. Yay! Welcome to day 5 of the 12 days of Amplify. This is going by freakishly quickly. Today, we are going to talk with Michael Daughtry, another independent musician who is part of the Amplify Mastermind for motivated musicians. Let's bring him on right now. Hello. How are you doing?
Hello.
Can you hear you?
Hi, Cheryl.
There you are.
I can hear you and see you. Yeah.
Awesome. Where in the world are you?
I am in a tiny town called Newton Grove, North Carolina. I usually just tell people I'm Raleigh-based because that's so much easier. But it's about 45 minutes from Raleigh. Awesome.
So give us the snapshot of what's going on for your music right now, and we'll get into some awesome stuff here.
Cool. So I'm doing a lot of as many independent musicians, I'm doing a lot of different things right now. I just released a version of Rise Up, Shepherd, and Follow that I put on YouTube yesterday. And cool. Folks can check that out, of course, through Michael Daughtry Music. And I'm also getting into sync placements and production, as you know, Cheryl, and taking a production course called Produce Like a Boss. So I'm knee deep in that. I was going to be all fancy and do some sound stuff today, but I've got things hooked up like mad scientist style. So I'm just going to do this old fashioned and laptop. All that other stuff ain't working, So knee deep in that right now. And so, just
I love it. I love that you're busy is good, and I love
also
that
wrapping
you're
up.
We're totally got our delay going on here. It's like masterful here. You tell me what you were.
I was just going to say I have students. Yeah, I'm wrapping up the fall semester with students. I teach part-time middle school band, and I have about 20 private students as well. So during my break, like most musicians, I'm taking my break to concentrate on production and getting things ready for my pitches in February.
Ooh, wow, you are a busy man. Oh my gosh, you're making a difference for a ton of kids right now, which is so important. Like right now, teachers should be making $1 million an hour, I swear to God. So thank you for keeping them engaged and what you're doing. There's so many teachers in Amplify they're like, yeah, I do music. Also, I teach. And it's like, the energy that takes. So kudos to you, and also kudos for you for being a student in Chris's course, which I love, and she's so amazing. So you're in such the right place, especially if you want to play the licensing game and be able to sit there and do your own stuff. So what a great, I hear the plan. It's really clear. You're like, I'm going to get better at producing. I'm going to do some pitching and get into licensing game, and like you got to produce good stuff in order to pitch it. So it's like step A, step B, step C. I see what's in front of you. It's really cool.
And I credit the Amplify, the group, the Key of Success group, for a lot of that, because this group and you are able to help me sort of focus. And, we have our accountability people, we have a power up pod that we keep weekly tabs on and make sure that our goals are set. So it's definitely helping sort of keep things focused and without the overwhelm, as we say. There's no overwhelm right now. I'm just trying to stay focused with stuff. So
yeah, isn't that amazing that you're teaching a middle school band, you're teaching your own private students, you're in a course learning production, and you're also taking on licensing and gathering your pitches. Like there's a lot of work to do around that, and I don't hear any overwhelm in your voice. And despite all of the things you're doing, and it's not that you're not busy or you have tons of free time to chill. It's just that what it sounds like to me, correct me if I'm wrong, there's so much clarity in what's next.
Yeah. Yes. The clarity is really important. And I think that it's it's good to occasionally just reevaluate and say, what are my long-term goals? What are my short-term goals? And like I say, this group really, really helps with that.
That's so awesome to hear. So tell us so you just released a YouTube video. That's another thing that I want to talk about. You've got in your name here, Michael Daughtry Music. Is that the YouTube channel? Is that where we're going to Instagram? Where are we going to consume? What do you want us to check out right now? All of it.
All of it. So yeah, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube that's the media handle for my music channels. MichaelDaughtryMusic.com is the website. So I'm trying to keep things consistent as much as I can. And,
I love that.
And yes, I am distantly related to Chris. I get that a lot.
Yeah, I love that. So you are, first of all, we've got a comment. I don't know if you can see it, but Wanda says, wow, Michael, amazing, all the teaching and courses. So you're getting some admiration from the viewers here. Other amplifiers. Wanda was on last night, which was really fun. 2 nights ago. They're all blending into one day. I call it the 12 days of Amplify. It feels like the one day of all the things. But I want to hear, so tell us about this single that you released, and you released it through YouTube. And how did that go for you? Do you have any wins to share around that in particular?
Sure. So basically what has happened, during the last month or so, in a neighboring community of mine, Fayetteville, a lot of people may know it's a big military town, Fort Bragg. So they do a giant Dickens holiday weekend, and I've participated in that. It's kind of fun. You dress up in period costume and all that great stuff. So anyway, long story short, we weren't able to do that, but they've asked me to busk, socially distant busk, and we tape off things, and so I can busk outside on Saturdays, and I've been doing that for the past month. And so one of the songs I sort of worked up was Rise Up, Shepherd, and Follow, and it's not really like a single, quote unquote. I just released a version of it on YouTube, but I shouldn't downplay it, because I'm really excited about the arrangement of it, and I may record it. But we've gotten so much good response from it from the public doing the busking. And then I'm like, well, I'll just do a YouTube video of it. Just slap it up on YouTube. Why not?
Yeah, why not? You're doing it live anyway. Amazing. So we get to actually experience this social distancing busking that's going on in this town via YouTube, which is so cool. So YouTube, It's Michael Daughtry Music is the handle there. Wanda says, love that song. I love that song too. I sang it on stage with Vanessa Williams, I think, was doing it. I do this Christmas concert every year, which is really, really extraordinary. And that's the only way. I've never really heard it in my the other realms. It's such a beautiful song. It's so uplifting. So here's the assignment for all of the listeners, whether you are an amplifier or a musician or just a fan of music. We are going to this YouTube channel, and not only are we going to listen to this single that we're all excited, we're going to like and comment and engage on it, because that helps the algorithm, and it will show it to other people that would be interested in it. So that's the assignment, is to watch this video, like, comment, and subscribe. So we're leveling up engagement, and this whole series is about the wins and what's possible and supporting small businesses, aka independent artists. So that's the assignment today, everyone. YouTube, Michael Daughtry Music, spelled all out as you would expect it. Daughtry is Daughtry. And that's so awesome and so amazing. So we can look forward to you producing more of your tracks and getting them out into licensing. So we'll keep tabs on you, because we've got a couple months for you to learn and then start producing stuff. So we should have a follow-up 12 days of Where Are They Now in a couple of months. So anything else that you want to share that I haven't asked you about that you're psyched about, or a win that you've had this year despite pandemic?
Well, I've done a show. I did a live streaming weekly show on Facebook Live that I would love for people to check out. It's definitely the goofier side of me. It's really odd. I started off just doing live streams of themed shows, and then I sort of took it into a sci-fi quantum leap. Every week I had to become a different character to get the band back together. The band's still not back together because we're not able to get together safely, but we've just had a ton of fun on it. It's called Get the Drift. So check that out on the Facebook page as well. I get to wear wigs. I get to dress up and be absolutely ridiculous.
I feel like we all need that right now. So what a win and what a contribution you are to so many different communities in your life, like from the kids to the people that get to hear you busking to just these live shows that just sound so fun. I can't wait to go check those out. And of course, to the Amplify community, you've got such positive energy. We love having you. We're so blessed that you're in this group of musicians and your Power Up pod that we've been talking about every day. Everyone's been talking about their pod. I think that's going to be like the selling point for new musicians to join. But yeah, they're lucky to have you. And thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Cheryl. Like I say, everyone in the group is so positive, and it just keeps I just love the culture of positivity that this group offers. So, happy to do it.
Well, amazing. Have an awesome rest of your day. Thanks again for sharing all this stuff with us. We're so excited. All right. Bye.
My pleasure. Bye.
Well, that's it for today's 12 Days of Amplify session. Thank you so much for listening. And if you are a musician and you're like, yes, I need to be part of this community, go to inthekey.co/amplify. I will see you there.